happened many years ago. While I was on a travel around the villages of HD Kote or Hegardaman Kote in Mysore district, I came across a small village and I found a small child, a young child crying and having an argument with its father. When I dropped into their home and I was recognized and I started talking to this child and to its father, I learned that the child wanted to go to school and the father said, I can't afford it. This child had completed the 10th standard and wanted to go to college in the town of HD Kote. Her village was around 40 kilometers from this town. Her father had a very simple explanation. She was the oldest child of the family and he needed her to support his wife to take care of the family. And more importantly, he felt college is not for young girls and he felt that these colleges were environments where his children could get, in his own words, exploited. Well, it took a lot of convincing for me to tell him that that was not the case. But then he had a more powerful argument. He said, even if I were to send my daughter to college, what use is it? She'll complete the 12th grade or second PUC, and after that, what? She'll ask me to send her to a college in Mysore. I can't afford it. So, why build hopes and aspirations in this young child when I can't take care of it? So, this was a very powerful message for me. There are hundreds of such children around this country who really want to be part of the mainstream education or economic system, but they can't because their families, though they may want to send them to college or schools, can't afford to. And this economic cost robs away a useful contribution that the future of India could get from them. That started to get me thinking, and I felt we need to change this. And the first step that we took was to make sure she went to college, and we made a promise to that father that we would take care of that child till she would graduate from what she wanted to do. Today, that child is a proud engineer, and she works for the government. That small little experience made change the way I started looking at education and employment. Whether we like it or not, a basic formal degree is absolutely critical to empower a person to join the employment mainstream. We might have 100 reasons to say that you don't have to have a degree to get a job, but the reality of the country today is a degree makes a huge difference. It gives you self-confidence, it restores your self-esteem, and makes you feel useful and worthwhile. Another young boy, a small Muslim child in Bangalore, who came from a broken family, who couldn't really remember his father. His mother was serving tea in a roadside shop. This child used to wash the glasses. And having a cup of tea one day in the roadside shop started getting me talking to him. And we felt this child doesn't have to be here. Circumstances beyond his control is what made him stay there. And we said we will change those circumstances. That child today is not only a proud engineer, but is working in a multinational software company in India, in Bangalore. These are not just stories, these are real life incidents. And these changes are possible because of a program that we run called the Viveka Scholar Program. We identify children, mostly from rural areas, maybe girls, large number of girls. We encourage them to take up streams of science in their basic education, handhold them for 2 to 4 years, give them all the soft skills they require, give them the confidence that they need, help them learn English, make them compete with the best of urban children, and take up competitive exams. And most of these children end up in professional courses. Today we have children who are doing their medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, engineering, agriculture sciences, you name it. We even had a child qualify in the IIT JEE exam and chose to do basic physics. So we have any number of examples. All that these children need are opportunities. I strongly believe that poverty is not just economic. It's not about question a dollar or $2 a day. Poverty to me is just a denial of opportunity. And if you really want to help these children, what you need to give them is not bread. You need to give them the skills to earn their own bread. And that's what the Viveka Scholar Program does. We now operate around the state in Bangalore, Mysore, Tumkur, Bijapur, Yadgir, Hassan, Chamarajanagar, other places. And we all have more than 500 children on our rolls today. And we are making sure that these children will not only make a difference for themselves, for their families, and to this nation too. These are the future of this country. We need your support to make sure that this program grows and grows. Your support can be in different ways. It doesn't have to be a check alone. You could give us your time. You could give us your time and come and spend time teaching these children, teaching them basic subjects, teaching them communication skills, teaching them negotiation skills, teaching them the ability to have all the soft skills that a growing child needs. You can, of course, write us your check, which will help us pay their fees and get them uniforms and stuff like that. You could also come and mentor these children. These children need guidance, they need love, they need affection. And if you can take care of these children like you would take care of your own children, I think we can make a great difference in this country of ours. Like Vivekananda said, life is short. We need to give it up to a great cause. And he also said in a letter to the Maharaja of Mysore, he said, "He alone lives who lives for others. The rest are more dead than alive." This program can make you alive, can give you a purpose to live for, can give meaning to your lives. By giving meaning to your own lives, you'll end up giving meaning to hundreds of children. Come join us in the Swami Vivekananda Youth Movement in expanding this Viveka Scholar program across just not just the state, but across the country of India. Thank you.